Alhamdulillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruh wa nu'minu bihi wa natawakkalu alayh. Wa na'udzu billahi min shururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina. May yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa may yudlil fala hadiya lahu. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam tabaraka wa sallama tasliman kasira amma ba'd. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa man ahsanu qawlan mimman da'a ila Allah wa amila salihan wa qala innani minal muslimin. Dear respected elders and respected sisters, we have to communicate using languages, and Allah has made us able to communicate. Allah teaches us many languages. Could you ever imagine, within a certain country, there is so many dialects, like in China. So those who think that we can unite the people with languages will try to make sure that everybody in that country will speak one main language, like China, Mandarin, but not all Chinese are able to speak Mandarin. 1.6 billion people to unite, so they need a common language so that they can communicate and understand each other. If not, they will not be able to communicate because they really know one single language. So the main language in Malaysia is Bahasa Malaysia. So where the Chinese, the Indians communicate with each other. The Chinese will have to learn Malay, Indians will have to learn Malay. Otherwise, the Chinese do not know how to speak Indian. The Indian doesn't know how to speak Chinese. They must be able to speak one language, which is common to all. So one language which is common to all, the entire world, is English. Of course, you cannot speak German, you cannot speak Spanish, but we have to find one common language to somehow make the entire people of the whole world able to communicate. And we should choose English, whether we are English people or not. It's a fact that English is a language of the world. So this has been, Allah has made it so. Years back, the great British Empire, has conquered many countries, have colonized many countries in Africa, many countries in Asia, India, China. So their language has infiltrated the world. The Muslims say it should be Arabic, main language of the world. It used to be people speak Arabic, many people. The time when the Arabs, the Muslim Arabs, made a lot of journey in business, many people converted to Islam. The whole people in Northern Africa, they speak Arabic, but actually their language are not Arabic. Their indigenous language are not Arabic, but they have converted to finally become Arabs. But they're actually not Arabs. Those Algerian, Tunisian, Libya, Egypt, all speak Arabic because of the Islam. But when Islam doesn't spread anymore, so people don't speak Arabic. The British, they go all over the world to do business. The Arabs, they stay in their country. After some time, they are no longer doing business. So the Arabic language is only limited to that area. Northern Africa, Saudi Arabia, and the area around that. It doesn't go beyond that. So Sudan also in Arabic. So they will become Arabs now. The United Nation of Arabs include all the Arabs of Algeria, Tunisia, Sudan, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, all the lot. So Arabic cannot take the place of English because the number of people who speak Arabic are limited to that area only. English is all over the world. So, my dear brothers, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us having different languages in order to communicate. So we have to make one language be common to everybody in the whole world. But able to communicate doesn't mean we can be united. The language only helps us to communicate, but it doesn't help us to be united nation or a nation which are united. The Chinese, the Indian, the Malays all speak Bahasa Malaysia, but doesn't make them to be united Malaysian. Language cannot make us to be united. Language are only helping us to communicate, to make others understand what we are talking about. Other than that, it cannot bring unity, which some people believe. So in order, we must have a united Malaysian, everybody must speak Malay. It's only for communication, not for unity. How to bring unity to men? Saman. So, in order to bring unity to men, to have love and affection, tolerance, kindness, everyone in this world need to have true faith in Allah. If we don't have the true faith in Allah, we may have the same language. We say the same language, but we will be fighting and having wars, quarreling. Even we are the same language, we'll fight. Language doesn't make us to be united. It makes us only to be able to communicate. To make us united, we must have the same belief. You don't need to have same language, but same belief. The belief in Allah. So Allah has made us different and having different languages. But Allah doesn't give us many religions. There is only one religion which Allah has given to the entire mankind. No other religion. Some people say Islam is a religion which has been copied from Christianity. That is not true. That is always the religion of Islam from day one, from the time of Adam. At the time of Adam, we have only one religion. Then after that, many religions. Then many more religions. So Christianity and Judaism is made after the death of Prophet Isa. He was not at the time of Prophet Ibrahim. So they were questioning, is Prophet Ibrahim Christian or Judaism? So Allah responded in the Quran, he is a Muslim. Prophet Ibrahim is a Muslim, Jesus is a Muslim, Muhammad is a Muslim, Ibrahim is a Muslim, all are Muslim. One who is subservient to the wishes of Allah are called Muslims. So all the prophets are Muslim, there's only one religion. So, but we have chosen not to have one religion. We have chosen to have many religions. That's why we can never be united. Whole world cannot be united. No matter whatever you have done, no matter what effort you have made to unite the people of the whole world, it will not work until the whole world have one belief. Believe in the kalima, there is no God except Allah. And all the prophets from Adam to Muhammad is the prophet of Allah. They are the messengers of Allah. So the Christians are astonished when they read the Quran. There are stories about Maryam, there are stories about Isa, Jesus, there are stories about Ibrahim. Oh, as they read in Bible, see in the Quran. So there was shock that one lady, the reason why he converted to Islam, when he opened the Quran and he reads surah about Prophet Isa, then Maryam, the Virgin Mary, it's come from the same God. Taurat, Injil. The religion which Taurat, Injil preaches Islam. Prophet Isa is Islam, not Christian. Okay. Musa alayhi salam, not Judaism, is Islam. So where does Judaism and Christianity come from? It is a man-made religion. Okay? It's the religions of the scholars, of the Jews. The scholars of the Jews, or the Jews who do not like Prophet Isa, they remain Judaism. Those who love Prophet Isa and say that he is a son of God become Christians. Both the religions of Judaism and Christianity are religions created by the scholars of the Jews. Why do they create many religions? Saman.
They want to.
Pardon?
They want.
They have created many religions because when you create religion, you can become leader. If you embrace Islam, you have to follow Muhammad sallallahu. They don't want to follow Muhammad sallallahu. So in order not to follow Muhammad sallallahu, they have to believe Muhammad is not Prophet Allah and the Quran is not the book of Allah. That's what all the Christian scholars or the Jewish scholars have said. Muhammad is not the Messenger of Allah and Quran is not the book of Allah. When they know very well that Quran is actually the book of Allah, is the words of Allah, contain the word of Allah, as Bible and as the Torah and Injil. That's why many things in the Quran is in the Bible, in the Injil and Torah. It all comes from Allah, you see. So, the Jewish scholars, are deliberately doing evils. They are deliberately doing evil in order to have material wealth. They are so much in love with these worldly things, which has made their hearts to become as hard as a stone and even harder. They are the one who creates the religion of Judaism and the religion of Christianity. There is no Christianity, there is no Judaism, there is only Islam. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants the entire mankind to be united, to have one religion, to have peace, and tranquility, but man chooses not to. Not to have peace, not to have tranquility, but to have wars, antagonizing each other. So men love to fight Because they love the world. So if people love Allah more than they love the world, they will obey Allah. The reason why they do not obey Allah, because they love the world more than Allah. That is the only reason why we have many religions. Understand? Similarly, that is the revealed religion from the heaven. There are other religions which are man-made. So many types of religion in China, in India. Everyone create a religion so that I'll become leader. Why there are so many religions? Because there are so many people who want to become leader and wealth. From up to when they are able to become leaders, they are able to have wealth. That's about all what they want. Material things of this one. Why men become evils? Because their hearts is filled with this, the love towards the worldly things. They just cannot resist the love of the world from entering into their hearts. Because they've been deceived by their eyes. They are seeing with their eyes that the things of the world give benefit to them. They don't see Allah give benefit, because Allah is unseen. And material things are seen. Everyone is able to see the material things of the world, and they're able to think that the material things of the world is able to give benefit to them. So they have the belief. Because they have been deceived by their eyes is telling them that the things are giving benefit to them and harm. It's not Allah who teaches them. Allah, if you read the Quran, Allah give harm, Allah give benefit. Allah is the doer of everything. Good and bad come from Allah. That's what is mentioned in the Quran. All other than Allah are not able to give benefit. But usually people don't read Quran. Do not want to read Quran. Only watch TV. YouTube. All the time spend the day in reading this nonsense. So this thing all do not say the truth. So they don't read the truth. They don't read the Quran, which Allah has revealed. So finally what happened? They think what they see are the truth. So they believe in the things that they see. Then they say, we don't need Allah. Why we need Allah? Allah doesn't give harm and benefit. The things that give harm and benefit to us, our money, our wealth. So we want wealth, we want money, not Allah. So when we love this worldly thing more than Allah, we naturally will not obey Allah. We will obey our desire. This how everyone in this whole world, has become evildoers because of their wrong belief. And their belief are influenced by what they see, that's all. Because they don't read the Quran, the truth. The Quran is written in Arabic. The Malays are only reading Quran in Arabic. They don't understand what they read. So what they believe is not what is mentioned in the Quran. What they believe, what they see. So even though they learn Quran, they read Quran, but their belief remains on the material things, not on Allah. Because they don't really understand the Quran. And plus Quran is translated to English only recently. But people don't read also Quran. So if anybody in the whole world wants to get guidance, they must read the Quran. They cannot do without reading the Quran. Oh, I can be guided. Not reading the Quran, not possible. So people like Rashidi, who doesn't want to read Quran, will not be able to be guided to the correct path. Understand? Only recently he read Quran. Otherwise he will not read Quran. He doesn't want to read Quran. Sufyan not reading Quran. These are the people who are in front of me, are not reading Quran, are not having desire to read Quran. How you can get guidance? When the Quran tells the truth. You're not reading the truth. You've been deceived by your eyes. You are watching and saying money give benefit, work give money. Everybody is, come to the belief, to the wrong belief that money give benefit. To get money, you must work. So everybody is so engrossed with their work of earning money. Every day going, whole world, every morning people is with their cars, motorbike, rushing like anything to their workplace. Because they say this is the thing which give benefit to me, my work. Work give money, money give food. No work, no money, no food. I will never miss my work. I must work. But I can miss my prayer. Like Sufyan, I can miss the order of Allah, but not my work. So everyone is now in COVID-19. Many people are out of work. So it become a problem. Millions, I say, in America, people out of work. Millions. In China, in Europe, in Britain, all the problems which they are discussing is about work. No work. No works mean no money. No money, no food on the table. So it has crippled the economy of the world only by virus, unseen virus. So small, but it infected everyone. Highly contagious. That many people died in America. More than 400,000 people died. But Trump did not take particular attention to prevent the spread of COVID-19. He said no problem. It will subside by summer. When it's heat. He was saying that. Don't worry. He himself not wanting to take any precaution. So he wants the economy to run as usual so that make money. So if they ask people all to lock down, nobody work, everything collapse. So some say we should not lock down. Shouldn't wear mask. We must work so that American economy will go up. But what happened? If people are sick, then the company cannot work. Many people, like the aviation industry, many people will be affected. So many people in the aviation industry are out of jobs. The pilots, used to earn monthly 40, 50,000, the captain of the plane. But then all of a sudden, no money. They cannot pay their mortgage. End up, they kill themselves. Many people in the aviation industry go to do some other work. But many have decided to kill themselves. They just cannot face the difficulties that arises because out of money. Money because out of job. So the whole world is thinking, the main problem is job, work. How to work when there is COVID? So you have to, you have to give money to them, the government. Like Malaysia, Prihatin, all sorts of schemes helping the people to have money. Because if they don't have money, how they going to eat? And they will have riots. So the thing is a vicious circle. No work, no money. If work, got disease, infected. If you allow working, people are going here and there. Because we are combating this COVID-19 only by physical distancing, not allowing people to go from place to place, to keep oneself away from the other person, wear mask. That's about all we are doing. We are not doing anything to make the people who are infected to be cured, because we do not know. Someone who is infected, we keep them in the quarantine. We do nothing except to treat their whatever ailments they have. You got diabetes, hypertension, that's all they treat. They don't treat the COVID. They basically got no treatment. And then you must prevent people from infected. First, those who are infected, you have to treat them. You must know how to treat them. And secondly, to prevent people from being infected, you must increase their immune system. Both things you are not doing, then your distancing, all this will not work. The virus just go and infected the fellow. You got no strong immune system. We're waiting for vaccine to make the immune system strong. Vaccine is actually giving a bit of the germ, so that the body will produce something to attack that germs. If the body do not have that, how the vaccine will work? The vaccine is to give bit of the germ. Then the body will produce immune system to attack it. So the body must have a good immune system. With our lifestyle, which are destroying our immune system, the food that we eat, the water that we drink, all smoking, drugs, alcohol drink, all this destroy our immune system. It makes we become very weak and easily infected by this COVID. That's why all works fail. Quarantine fail, distancing fail. Now the number increases. Those who are infected cannot be cured. New people are affected. So every day the number of new people affected is on the rise. So people all over the world doesn't even know how to attack the enemy which Allah has given to man, the small enemy, the virus. So naturally, whole world is in trouble. They are only thinking of vaccine. But you must know, the vaccine work if the body immune system is good. It will not work if the immune system of the body is not strong. Because vaccine basically putting germ a little bit, not so much, so that the body produce something to attack that germ. Then you got vaccine, immunity. Okay? So whether you can use it or not, depends on your body. You must make your immune system strong. You must change your lifestyle. And the most important lifestyle which men need to change is they must become stress-free. If they don't have stress-free, they got no work, no money, their immune system will decrease. The number of bad bacteria in the body will increase if you have stress. And your immune system cells will die. So having stress, no money, no work, making the infections of COVID-19 to be accelerated. So in order to combat COVID-19, you must make the people stress-free. Having good foods and having medicine to increase the immune system. But these are not being told to the rest of the world. They are only talking of vaccine only. That's why we can never able to counter-attack this virus, because Allah has sent this virus in order to teach us a lesson. You will know why Allah has given us this COVID-19. I've told you before, the reason as to why Allah sent this COVID, because Allah wants to destroy the evils which are perpetuating in this world. The evils of associating others with Allah. These evils got to be destroyed. That's why Allah sends COVID-19. And this COVID-19 will not be eliminated totally from the world unless a person is close to Allah or awliya or the lover of Allah become the ruler of the world. Otherwise, the world will remain forever in agony. You know, it is not as easy as we say, oh, we will find vaccine. Vaccine will not cure, will not be able to eliminate the COVID-19. At the moment, Britain has already making a vaccine, but it doesn't seem only 2% are given, 1.2%. The rest are not able to get it. We have been given the news. The number of COVID-19 keep on increasing all over the world. Are you not worried, Samad? Are you worried? But how to solve this problem? It's come from Allah. You know, Allah will only solve the problem if the men who are connected to Allah, there is one man who can ask Allah to stop it. Otherwise, it will continue. People like Sufyan, their dua is not accepted. How can the COVID-19 be suppressed? Is dua not accepted? None of you, dua is accepted. How to be made a leader? So COVID will still continue. You know? Because it is something which Allah has given in order to destroy the munkar, the evils in this world. Because after, when the person whom Allah loves become the leader of this world, you know, then Allah, with that person, bring the blessing, rahmah, and COVIDs all disappear. And not only COVIDs, all other things will disappear. There will be peace and justice in the whole world. That is the only solution. Is the entire world must ask one person, you know, who are close to Allah, become their leader. Otherwise, if the American want to become the leader, the Russian one, Chinese, it will not work. So everybody was sitting. They say, who rules the world in the year 2021? They come to conclusion, is the Muslim to rule the world. But they don't know who. Because unless the Muslim, the good Muslim, become the leader of the world, otherwise mercy and tranquility will not descend. Rahmah and blessing will not come. And everybody will be groaning with pain and suffering. So everything is solved, not by money, not by vaccine, by good deeds. We have no good deeds. We are not the lover of Allah. You know, like when Allah SWT has given a plague to Pharaoh. Pharaoh knows. We must ask Musa to pray. Musa is a prophet of Allah whom Allah sent to him. He said, please make dua to stop the plague. We promise you, we let you to take the Israel with you to Palestine. So he made dua. Then the plague has gone, not by vaccine or anything. The whole world must know who are the person to be made the leader of the world. You know, in which their dua are accepted. His dua is accepted by Allah. Then only the plague like COVID-19 will disappear from the world. Not by vaccine, not by all this distancing. It will never go. It has been 1 year now. Why it takes so long to disappear? Because the reason why, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanting to make someone, who is to be the leader of the world in 2021 is the believer, the true believer, the good deeds, the lover of Allah. And you must know whether you the lover of Allah or not. Then, so everybody must understand. It will not be solved unless the lover of Allah become the leader of the world. Otherwise, the plague will continue to infect everybody in the whole world. Everybody is screaming. So you must ask people like Musa. Musa is not now. Now there's no prophets. The only close to prophet is the naib of prophets, who do the work of prophet. These are the people whom you have to go and ask to become your leader. If you know and understand how this plague will be eliminated and eradicated from this world.